We are down to 8. We can play a Llanowar Elves, Genie Pollinator, and let's try to increase here our Ouroboroid. Another Genie Pollinator, great. Let's increase again. It's now a 6-8. Let's put a +1 here, 7. Great, let's attack with all. We don't need it. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you a Simic that is an unstoppable growth machine. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at MTG_Barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my tier hub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import it directly to your MTG Arena. And if you want to check my final thoughts about this deck, just go after the 5th game. You will find a small summary telling my experience playing this deck here on the current ranking that I was playing, and also the strengths and weakness of this deck, and what you can adjust in terms of cards, about what you can remove or add depending of the archetype that you are facing. Let's talk about this deck. This is a Simic, which means it's a blue and green deck. And the main strategy here is to use these cards here that gives a +1/+1 counters to our creatures to increase the power them really fast. We play small creatures and then we keep pumping them. We keep making them stronger each turn. So we have the Pawpatch Recruit that has the offspring mechanic to colorless. And whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control other than that creature. We have the Innkeeper's talent that says that at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, and on level 2 permanents you control with counters on them have a ward 1 colorless. And level 3, if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or a player, put twice that many of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or that player instead. We have the Tyvar, where we can pay 2 green mana and 3 colorless mana, so creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. And of course you can tap and untap the creature to give indestructible to this one here. And we have the Ouroboroid. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put X +1/+1 counters on each creature you control, where X is the creature's power. So that's the main cards that we have here to keep pumping the other creatures that we have. We have some ramp cards here, Genie Pollinator and Llanowar Elves that can give an extra mana. In this case here, you need to tap an untapped permanents that you control, so you can add mana of any color, and this one here only gives green mana. And we have the creatures, Spyglass Siren that has a flying mechanic, and also it creates a map token when it enters. Azure Beastbinder, it has vigilance. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater. So imagine this creature is a 8/11, 6/9 or something like this, 6/8 or something like this, and then you make this creature unblockable, because this creature can't be blocked by creature with power 2 or greater, and your opponent probably will have a lot of creatures that have more than 2 than power, so it's practically unblockable. But you can make it really big with these cards here, so it's amazing card to work with this deck. We have Floodpits Drowner. It has flash, it has vigilance, and when this creature enters, you can tap a target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. And then while a creature have a stun counter on it, you can pay a blue mana and 1 colorless mana, tap this creature, and then you will shuffle this creature on your library, and the target creature that has the stun counter will also be shuffled on the opponent's deck, on the opponent's library. We have the Keen-Eyed Curator that we can exile a target card from a graveyard, paying just 1 colorless mana, and as long as there are 4 or more cards type among cards exiled with this creature, it gets +4/+4 and has trample. We have Druneth, Reviver of the Hive. It has trample, and whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value equal to Druneth's power, copy that spell except the copy isn't legendary. Then put a +1/+1 counter on Druneth. So you can keep creating a lot of creatures if you cast a creature that has the cost exactly the amount of power that it has in the moment that you cast it. And Surrak, Elusive Hunter. This spell can't be countered. It has trample, and whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or ability, an opponent controls, draw a card. So it's another engine that we have here to draw a card. Besides the map here, that sometimes you can draw land. So basically that's the idea of this deck here. We also have Soulstone Sanctuary here, just 2 copies to have even more creatures in this deck. Let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Okay, I go first. We can begin with Llanowar Elves. Let's say this is green. I will have 2 green creatures. Actually, I can only play Llanowar Elves. I need a blue land. Yeah, let's say this is blue, pay 2 life, and play a Spyglass Siren. At least we have more blue options here to play with the current mana that we have. Llanowar Elves. Oh, okay. Let's pay 2 life, a Druneth, and let's attack. 1 damage to the face. We have a Floodpits Drowner that we may play at the end of their next turn, I believe. Or should I play Spyglass Siren just to copy it? Yeah, I will not copy it. Too bad. So let's play a Soulstone Sanctuary and another Spyglass Siren. Let's attack, and here we go. They are down to 18. Then we play a Floodpits Drowner. Perfect, we can play this on their Spiner. Okay, we have 1 more land here. Let's play the Innkeeper's Talent. And let's return their creature with reach. So we can keep attacking without a problem here. Great, they are down to 15. We are down to 15 as well. Man, it has reach as well. Too bad. Okay, but we can play a Ouroboroid. Let's put the +1/+1 on the Ouroboroid. And now we have a Spyglass Siren here that we can use to attack. If they want to trade, just fine. Season of Gathering. Oh, it's a 5/5/6/6 now? Yeah, I will take 6 damage. Wherever. At the beginning of combat on your turn, other creatures you control with power 4 or greater gain trample and haste until end of turn. Okay, no blocks. No problem. We are down to 8. We can play a Llanowar Elves, Genie Pollinator, and let's try to increase here our Ouroboroid. Another Genie Pollinator, great. Let's increase again. It's now 6/8. Let's put a +1 here, 7. Great, let's attack with all. We don't need it. 1 more game, 1 more victory. Okay, I will go first. Let's pay 2 life, a Genie Pollinator. Then we can go for a Druneth. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I can play a Druneth. Yeah, I can. Then we should go for Ouroboroid. Yeah, let's pay 2 life again. Ouroboroid. Perfect. It's now a 2/4, and we can increase really fast our Ouroboroid, unless they destroy my creature. Banded talent. Okay, it's not a problem. Let's discard what? The Innkeeper's talent. In case they try to destroy my Ouroboroid, they can use the Snake Skin Veil. Okay, now we discard the land. We have Llanowar Elves now. And we can attack with everything that we have. If they try to destroy my Ouroboroid, we can use the Snake Skin Veil. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Opponents goes first. Okay, let's keep 7. We can go for a Genie Pollinator. Then I think that we should go for another one. Pay to life, Genie Pollinator, and Innkeeper's talent. Yeah, just to give a +1/+1 counter in Ouroboroid on the next turn. So it will enters receiving the +1/+1 counter. Okay, Spyglass Siren, let's say this is blue, pay to life, Ouroboroid, can tap here, put a +1/+1 here, okay, great. Then we can play a Floodpits Drowner and a Spyglass Siren. So we can tap one of their creatures and use the Spyglass Siren as a blocker. Oh man. Okay. Let's take 6 damage. We are down to 8. Enter step. I don't want to take more damage. Let's play a Spyglass Siren. Okay, let's put the +1/+1 here. So that's gonna be a 10/12. Perfect. Let's attack. They probably... Oh, they will not block? Okay. No problem. End turn. Now we can tap one of their creatures. Lyra Dawnbringer. It will become a 5/5. Okay. Let's wait for them to attack, if they are going to attack. We are taking 8 damage. Yeah, great. Let's tap here. The Lyra. Let's destroy their creature. They will be back to 15. Great. Let's try to... Oh, come on, let's finish the game. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Opponents go first. Okay, at least we have a Llanowar Elves here. And we can play the Ouroboroid, theoretically, on turn 3. Okay, a forest. Let's play the Llanowar Elves. Maybe they have a counter? No. Why they pad to life if it was not to use the mana on turn 1? Druneth. Okay, we have a starting town here. Let's play the Surak. Then we can go for a Ouroboroid. Yeah, exactly. It seems to be the same deck that I'm playing. Starting town, let's play an Ouroboroid. +1/+1 counters. Okay, now we can start to make it really, really big, especially with the Innkeeper's talent. Okay, another Lone More Elves. Okay, Pawpatch Recruit, let's pay to life. Let's say this is gonna be blue. Pay to life. Let's play an Innkeeper's talent. And Pawpatch Recruit with the Offspring mechanic. Come on, man, let's finish the game. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Okay, I go first. This is a great starting hand. We can go for a Lenore Elves. Then a Tyvar. Yeah, we can go for a Tyvar. It's Selesnya. Ghost Vacuum. Okay, don't have any really important mechanic that uses the Graver. So let's play the Innkeeper's talent. Genie Pollinator. Okay, let's put a +1/+1 here. So we can spread the value. This one here can become indestructible if I tap the Genie Pollinator. So each one has a value. Okay, Exile. Indestructible if effects that says destroy. Okay, it's not the case, so we are losing our Tyvar. Too sad. Too bad. Surak, for sure. If they try to cast anything on my Surak, I will draw a card. Okay, let's put +1/+1 here as well. All attack. 2 more damage, 4 more damage to the face. They are down to 16. Yeah, the fact is that they only have one. Now they have 2 green mana and 1 white mana. Clipped off lookouts. Soulstone Sanctuary, why not? Let's go to level 3. Let's put the +1/+1 here. So it will get the ward as well. Maybe they have a protection spell for the cliff top. No, they are down to 6. Okay. Oh, too bad. Okay, but I will draw a card anyway. Innkeeper's talent. Okay, great. It also can help. And they still have enough mana to pay the ward cost if they decide to use the Ride's End. Another one? Yeah. Okay, no problem. We still have some advantage here. Let's say this is gonna be blue, pay to life, Innkeeper's talent. Level 2, but we cannot go for level 3. Or we can. No, because we need to tap the Llanowar Elves. I don't want to do this. Okay, let's put the +1 here. +1 here, it's gonna be what, 6? Yeah, great. Let's attack. They will need to block. They don't have any options here. Now they can destroy my creature on their turn, but I can use my Soulstone Sanctuary to win the game. If they want to create this creature here with the Ghost Vacuum, they will have to spend all their mana. So they can't play... Oh. Yeah, they can't play the creature and play the Ghost Vacuum at the same time. So let's say this is gonna be blue. Pay to life. Soulstone Sanctuary. They will not be able to block both at the same time. And we still have enough mana to play the Spyglass Siren. Let's try to pump the Soulstone Sanctuary. I hope that's not a land. Come on, don't give me a land. Yeah, great. 5/5. Let's put the +1/+1 here and +1/+1 here. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Let's attack with both. And that's it. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. If you got any questions about the build or how it plays, drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.